We're back with more thrilling action from the Brown and Brown Northern Ireland Forest Rally Challenge. The McKelvey Construction Bushwhacker Rally is one of the most anticipated events this year. Staged in Omagh, it's a special anniversary.
Fantastic, 50 years of stage rallying here in Omagh. First event was tarmac, and the next 49 were all loose. So this is a really, really significant day for us. This rally speaks for itself, and it's mostly about the stages, and I think also about the friendliness and the organisation of the club itself. But it's the stages that speak loudest out there. We have a massive amount of volunteers, right from the guys that set the stages up through to the people who actually put the whole thing together, and it takes it all. But you're talking about months of work now. It's a marathon from start to finish. It used to be you set a stage up on a Friday, you rallied, and Saturday went home. Now it's months and months of work. We're all volunteers. This is a wee National B rally, but it's probably now up to the same level as an international rally. So things have changed immensely since 50 years ago. 50 years ago, we ran a 2-day rally, and we ran it over 22 stages, linear stages around Tyrone and a bit of Fermanagh. But now we just could not do that. Like, we're doing 3 stages in the forest over 2 days, but it amounts to 66 miles of forestry rally. And these guys just absolutely love it. And the entry of 131 cars speaks volumes for that. Over a weekend of rally, we get tired. Come and tell us this evening, we'll say never again, never again, never again. And yet most of them all come back out next year and do the very same thing again. In fact, in 2 months' time, we're running the Final Town Rally. So as soon as this is over, we're back into organising that now.
This is a 2-day event with exciting nighttime stages. And there's a long evening of action ahead. Patrick O'Brien lives in Australia, but is back home in Northern Ireland for a rallying holiday. Fresh from winning the Lakeland stages earlier this month, along with brother Stephen, they have won this event 4 times in a Skoda Fabia. And he wins 3 of the first 4 stages.
Tonight went good. We had a small problem with a sensor. We thought the car was overheating, but yeah, it turned out it was just a sensor, so nothing to worry about. Boys now are getting it fixed, and go again. The stages were good. It's nice to get driving in the night again. It's something we don't do too often, but really enjoyed it, and can't wait for tomorrow morning.
O'Brien takes a 12-second lead from Catherine McCourt and Barry McNulty.
I look in the first stage with a spin and stall. Was a wee bit. Here, look, the stage was good, but just come into junction too hot and spun and stalled the car, but probably lost about 15 seconds. But we had a good old rhythm through the next couple of stages, and then went in or come into this thing here this evening. So no, enjoying it. The stages are good, and it's good racing, there's no while with the lights in the front of it, and then I suppose you're just thrusting your notes more than you would in the daylight because you can see more. You know, you're relying on the navigator probably a wee bit more than normal, but if you make good notes, it's you know, it's reasonable if the notes are working.
The 130 cars all have an overnight halt at Omagh Showgrounds. Jordan Hone produced a storming drive in the Brown and Brown Rally Challenge to secure maximum points. The next morning, it's a misty, foggy start. There are 6 stages, 3 repeated twice, in Lochbraden, Killiter and Carrick-a-Holton. The cars certainly need a clean after those dramatic nighttime stages. Patrick O'Brien is certainly enjoying his time at home.
It's brilliant, especially when the rallies are on. It's fantastic, and it's good to be back in the car again. It just so happens there's 2 rallies on when I come home for a holiday, so yeah, worked out alright. I'm originally from Omagh. Yeah, we did a lot of rallying when I was a bit younger, and yeah, we just thought we'd try something different, and went out to Australia. I have some family out there as well, and myself and my partner went out there, so yeah, enjoying it. Just have a bit of fun, and my father does some work at rally cars as well, so it's a bit of a holiday and catch up with him. Yeah, look, you want to win all the time when you come back, but yeah, we're leading at the minute, so it's working out okay. My father was a navigator actually, and yeah, I didn't really want to do that, so I wanted to go driving. So my brother sits with me, Stephen. The other brother, Francie, works on the car, so yeah, it's a real family affair.
And along with his brother, he's off to another good start. But Cathan McCourt will push hard again today.
Look, we had probably a miserable enough out night, to be honest. We spun on the first stage and stalled the car, but apart from that, I'm driving well. It seems to be driving well. The car seems to be working well, and stages are good, to be fair. The night stages are mighty to watch, you know, and it's great for the spectators as well to be able to see it all overnight, you know. But no, definitely enjoying it. It's a good rally, and hopefully we can push on the day here and put a bit of pressure on him, see if he can make a mistake, or you know, there's a lot of miles to go around the day yet. So if we can keep pressuring him, hopefully he'll make a mistake. I made my mistake last night, so hopefully I don't make any more of the day. But if we can keep the pressure on him and see how he goes here. But I suppose it's our home rally, so suppose we know everybody, and you know, go to the end of the stages and you're chatting ones, and that's great. And you're only a half hour away from home too, so you can go to your own bed every night. But no, it's just, and hey, the buzz about it, and hey, there's a lot of support behind this rally from the club, but the local, like if you take, we were just counting the other night, there's probably 44 cars out of Throne in this rally. So that for a rally, that's half an entry, you know. So it's great to see it, you know.
Cathan makes a mistake on the first stage, but is still fastest, despite also contending with a misfire. His brother Connor is 4th, just behind Vivian Hamill. Though his impressive run would come to an end later in the day on stage 7. The O'Brien brothers continue to build their advantage, while the McCourts, now in 2nd and 3rd, are trying to cut the gap. Jordan Hone has his dad Paul calling the notes, and they're the rally challenge leaders. The 2-wheel drive class has attracted a duo from Lithuania, Martinas Samsonas and Ugnias Venevicius. They're loving this Northern Ireland rally experience.
We have done several times 5 Mile Town, several times Bushwhacker. Last Bushwhacker we had the chance to win with the old BMW 4-wheel driven. So memory is good, and I think we keep coming. Well, we work with Euro M Sport here. with Mick McCulloch, and we work for last almost 20 years. So we supply him gearboxes and dampers, and he helps us here with the fuel and tires. So it's like working together, and we come here to do rallies to support him, to show our products and speed maybe, and it's like a pleasure and work together. Had to push really hard, and I expected that the local guys are fast. So after stage 1, I think I was thinking, I need to push more. So, but it was fun.
And the visitors from Vilnius pushed their advantage to almost 30 seconds with some fine crowd-pleasing driving. The BMW crew are ahead of Donal Sweeney and Oisin Joyce. The historic spec Ford Escort Mark II of David Crossan, which is followed with Paul Barrett next. It's a fitting year to see older cars right among the two-wheel drive front runners. As it's the 50th year, there are a couple of special extra cars on the stages. One is driven by Hugh O'Brien from Drummore. He's 80 this year and remembers the first Bushwhacker.
I'm delighted because I did the first one 50 years ago, and I felt that, probably out of respect for all the work that the organisers put into the whole thing, that maybe if it turn out, just out of mark of respect for the people who do so much work, like from generation to generation, like probably second generation McAleers, and all the people who. I don't like mentioning anyone, but they do great work, and that's the reality, the reason I'm here. It brings back memories, and it does. Yeah. I must say we're enjoying it. I have my grandson with me, and it's nice for him to get a view out the window. As you say, the best place to watch the rally is through the windscreen. So I've been rallying probably since the first event that I won over these stages was in 1971, called the Cam Rally, and I won it in a twin cam Escort. I've been rallying off and on over the years since, in various forms. But they're fantastic stages, and I suppose it's a local event, and there was always a sort of an honour about here. It was with R.J. McCartney and the likes of Cathal Corley. They were my heroes growing up, and then there was always a pride that an Omagh man really had to win the Bushwhacker. You didn't like the outsider coming in, and then Robbie took over as well. So it's a great event and very enjoyable and good stages.
My name's Robbie McGurk. I'm too old for this game, but I was talked into coming here to do, I think they call it demonstration run, and Davy Greer kindly loaned me his Manta. We've had a fantastic night last night, and the regroup and all in Castleberg was amazing. Thousands of people, and we were really enjoying the first couple of stages there this morning, but unfortunately we have to put the fiddle in the bag now because we've busted a front shock absorber, and as luck would have it, we have 3 rears but we don't have a front, so that's it over for today. It's never an easy task now to win the Bushwhacker. Some years we got it easier than others, but it's normally fairly tough. There's great competition, and I think this year's no different. Patrick has got a bit of a lead there at the minute. I think he'll be hard to touch, but listen, there's another 3 stages remaining, I think, and it's never over till it's over. But it's a tough event, good event, really good stages, fantastic stages. So we get into it. It was it was flowing, it was good, we enjoyed it. We never had a moment all weekend, and thoroughly enjoyable, and thank goodness we've the car all in one piece here. So.
Back at the front of the main rally, the O'Briens have a comfortable lead. Catherine McCourt has had issues. He hit a gate, and that's promoted Conor McCourt and Caelan McKenna into second. And the battle for the next places is really intense, including great stage drives from Dara Cairns, Gareth Mimna, David Kelly, and Niall McCullough. And the sponsor of this rally in this important year is also driving in the event.
Well, obviously it's a local rally, but it's a very well-known rally as well in the motorsport scene. So yes, it's very well respected by the motorsport community. Well, we have been sponsoring the rally now for almost 15 years, and it's really a delight to support the Omagh Motor Club on this good event every year. So yeah, it's very good for our business, and we really enjoy motorsport. Obviously, I love motorsport, and it's very thrilling to take part in the rally. And both my son and myself have been rallying for quite a number of years now. So yeah, we really enjoy the sport.
Patrick O'Brien is on course for another Bushwhacker victory. Conor McCourt and Caelan McKenna are set to finish second, but the tussle for third is tight. Eventually it's Sion Mills, Dara Cairns and Mark Preston who round off the podium with a second fastest stage time on the final test, promoting the pair 2 places. In fourth, just 3.5 seconds back, are Gareth Mimna and J. Barry McCarney. They in turn are just another 3.3 seconds ahead of Donegal's David Kelly and Shane Buckley. Such was the close race towards the Omagh podium.
Brilliant. It is very unexpected. It just sort of happened in the last stage, but I have some feeling like, I've been on this rally since I was 4 years of age with my father and my uncles, and I had to be in the top, in the top 3 now is some feeling. Bushwhacker, we're only 10 minutes down the road, and I was just feeling, words can't describe how it feels. But look here, we pushed hard now this evening and we gave it all we could, so it paid off and we're happy out. Hey, look, we had no drama, a couple of overshoots and half spins, but we tried to keep the thing tidy as possible and got through it with no drama. Yeah, enjoyed the night stages last night, it was great, so we're happy out now.
But it's the brilliant O'Briens who triumph again.
That's fantastic. Not just me winning, it's the full team behind us. It's all the guys in the workshop, all the guys at the rally helping out. It's unbelievable. It's pretty mad when you put it like that, seeing Robbie and Hugh O'Brien. I don't try not to think of it too much, just try to win another one and another one and another one. Unbelievable. It's just, can't wait to get a beer now.
First podium for the Bushwhackers, big event locally, so no, very happy to get it done and get over the line. Expected this morning, but there was a couple of boys went off and stuff, but we're happy to be finished and car in one piece. Stages were great, everything went well, car worked well, notes were coming good, so no, I can't complain about anything.
Lithuania's Samsonas and Vienovicius win the 2-wheel drive category from Donal Sweeney and Oisin Joyce. And fastest of the Brown and Brown runners, in 6th were Niall McCullough and Martin Brady. A big jump up from a single point scored at round 1 to become another challenger to leaders Jordan and Paul Hone. They took top points on that nighttime stages. Stephen Dixon and Derek Mackerel are tied on points in second, 10 off Hone, with 2 rounds to go. So that's it from the Bushwhacker. It's O'Brien who comes from down under to go on top in Omagh.